What's up, Money Minds? Welcome back to Market Briefs Video Edition. Today is October 21st, and here's some business and financial news you can finally use. Acquisition alert! PayPal is in talks to acquire Pinterest for around $70 per share, valuing Pinterest at around $39 billion. This will be one of the biggest mega deals of 2021 if it officially goes through. In our October 20th market recap, the markets are nearing records. In fact, the Dow hit a new record and the S&P 500 came very close. A quick turnaround from the abysmal September that the overall market experienced. Next up in our financial tip of the day, it's time to explore. Things like real estate, art, crypto, and even farmland can be interesting investments if you want to go outside the traditional class of investments. These are called alternative investments. And if you want a full guide to how to invest in alternative investments and where exactly to find them, our team wrote a complete article on this topic over on theminoritymindset.com, and I will link it for you in the description below. In our first main story of the day today, we have to talk about the new record that Bitcoin just set. But before we get into all of that, my name is Nate from Minority Mindset News, and if you like this video, make sure to smash that thumbs up button below and hit that little notification bell too. That way YouTube shows our videos to way more money minds around the world, and we can keep making videos just like this one. Bitcoin hit an all-time high yesterday, soaring over the 65,000 mark all the way up to 66,000. Investors were a bit overly excited for the Bitcoin ETF that launched earlier this week. This is Bitcoin's first fresh record since mid-April, and it comes after more than usual volatility in the crypto market over this summer. The BTC Exchange Traded Fund, ETF, is based on Bitcoin futures that trade on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. Futures are financial contracts obligating a buyer or seller to buy or sell an asset. Futures allow investors to speculate on the direction of an asset, and in this case, Bitcoin. Exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, are a $6.7 trillion industry. Next up in earnings, let's talk about the Dow's worst stock and Tesla's overall report. Verizon reported earnings Wednesday morning. The telecom giant improved subscriber growth numbers for the second straight quarter, as well as progress in strategy of moving customers to higher revenue plans in the 5G area. Verizon has been underperforming significantly compared to the broad market, so this was a welcome sign for the telecom giant. Overall, though, the Dow is up around 16% in 2021, making Verizon's underperformance really stand out. Tesla, on the other hand, also reported earnings yesterday, recording record revenue and profits for the third quarter. The third record of the day? Something's got to be in the water. Earnings per share for Tesla were $1.86 versus the $1.59 that were expected. Revenue for the company was around $13.76 billion versus the $13.63 billion that was expected. Tesla so far is up by 21.19% year to date. That is it for our main two stories of the day today. So let's take a quick break to talk about today's sponsor, Ladder. Ladder is our trusted life insurance partner that makes it super easy to take control of your policy. But first off, why might you actually need insurance? Well, these are the top 5 reasons that people need insurance. Number 1, you contribute to your family's income. Number 2, you might have kids. Number 3, you have a mortgage or other shared debt. 4, you run a business. And 5, your life insurance through work might not be enough. Laddering is a tool that lets you adjust your coverage up or down with just a few clicks of the mouse, whenever. People say that's what sets Ladder apart. With Ladder, your coverage can match your needs. Use it as often or not at all. It is entirely up to you. As you pay down your mortgage, as your kids become adults, you won't need as much coverage. Adjust your policy by laddering or keep it the same. The choice, again, is entirely up to you. Ladder also makes the process of getting insurance super easy. You can apply in just about 5 minutes from start to finish and find out if you are instantly approved. Ladder also offers affordable term coverage with prices starting at around just $5 a month. So if you're interested in life insurance with Ladder and want to see what else they offer, I'll leave a link in the description below on exactly how you can find them. Huge shout out to Ladder for sponsoring this video, and now back to the news. In our next story, we've got to make a Christmas checklist, but with a few limits. Holiday shopping is going to look a little different this year thanks to the global supply chain strain. Out-of-stock items are expected to hit record highs, surging 172% from 2020 and 360% from 2019. Apparel, sporting goods, baby products, and electronics will be hit the hardest. A survey shows consumers are more likely to blame delivery carriers and weather conditions for package delays before blaming retailers. In an effort to ease supply chain strains, President Biden issued employees to work around the clock at West Coast ports to help empty containers. But despite the issues, there most likely won't be any slowdowns in consumer shopping. The US online sales during the holiday season are expected to reach $207 billion, a 10% increase from last year. Next up in our mind blown section, where the truck is, everyone? The US is short nearly 80,000 truckers, a 30% increase from pre-pandemic times. A massive spike in demand for drivers is, of course, from the crippling supply chain issues that have put the entire world on hold. If more drivers don't step up to the plate, America could be looking at a nearly 1 million trucker shortage over the next decade. So, what the heck do we do? The recent infrastructure bill promises hundreds of billions of dollars towards transportation, which allows 3,000 drivers between 18 to 20 to get trained, permitted, and hit the open road. As of right now, though, truckers have to be 21 plus. As for the supply chain crisis, President Biden issued 24/7 labor at the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach to empty containers and get deliveries flowing again. Next up is our Money Mind section, where we pull comments directly from you all on our Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube accounts. Today's comment is from Elena Fox on our YouTube channel, and the comment reads, "Great book recommendations. I really enjoy reading, so therapeutic." We also love reading, Elena, which is why we take the time to go through all of our comments in all of our comment sections. And if you love reading too, Jaspreet recently made a video detailing all of his favorite and top book recommendations, so if you want to check out that video, I will link it for you in the description below. In today's Mind Break, Facebook is rebranding. In a pretty surprising turn of events, Facebook is planning to rebrand. It doesn't want to be known as a social media company anymore. It wants to be known for building the metaverse. In human terms, it wants to build futuristic tech, including the entire spectrum of augmented reality. Facebook already has over 10,000 employees building consumer hardware like AR glasses that Zuckerberg believes will eventually be as ubiquitous as smartphones. Money Minds, we are nearing the end of today's Market Briefs newsletter, but here's just a few more things to keep in mind. United Airlines CEO Scott Kirby said that he expects airline prices to rise due to gas prices. In addition, Blackstone is buying a majority stake in Spanx, valuing the women's shapewear company at around $1.2 billion. And one last thing to keep in mind this week is that the Cybertruck is finally alive. Tesla re-revealed its infamous Cybertruck after months of hidden secrets. It now has a mirror and a better steering system. But that is it for today's business and financial news. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button below. Keep hustling, Money Minds, and I'll see you all in the next one.